their dedication, their passion, their effort training into this game in this kind of competition. But let's go. We have a top tier level gameplay right now. We are watching the tier list right here. The best of the best. Ravenking against Chag. Chag is here, and Ravenking showing us his Joker.
I think this is the first time that Chag enters the flat combats, and look at these nice backers from Ravenking, putting Chag on a pretty sticky situation. But Chag, he's a player with a lot of experience. He knows how to adapt, but Ravenking has been getting a lot of good hits from Chag, but Chag goes for the upper.
Yeah, the truest of combo, man. If you can link it into yourself, you are a good move. Ask Palutena if you don't believe me. Let's see, the Nair going for the forward there. Chag is trying to bring this back, but Arsene del Diablo is here, and he is trying to bring his curse and his evilness to this goddess of good. Trying to find something here. The good Tobio. Shoutouts to my mans who watch the volleyball anime. I don't remember the name right now, but I know that Tobio is from there. So let's see if right now. Ooh! You get broken, my friend. Chag is out of balance, man. He was in a little bit of a retirement from online tournaments, and right now I see him a little bit slow. And Ravenking is capitalizing from that kind of weakness.
That's right, and taking a stock from Chag is no small feat. He's one of the best players here in Mexico, definitely top 5 player for Mexico, and now Ravenking has a small advantage on Chag, 22%, but he's gotta be careful. Joker is not he's not a chunky boy as some other characters here in Smash.
Right now, Ravenking is proving to be a master of survival. Maybe he is some kind of relative to Bear Grylls, because he is able to survive all of this even with 168%. Chag is unable to find their first kill, and that backer is big. That's big. Fantastic, but the option from Chag, nice mix-up in the comeback, steal the advantage. What a great first stock from Ravenking, even if it takes it out with the dash attack. It doesn't matter. Ravenking really bringing the big guns into this situation, Captain Sig, because right now Chag is on a big deficit.
That's right, super big deficit, but Chag is a player that can make the comeback. He can close this percentage gap in the blink of an eye. So Ravenking, he's gotta keep on his toes, because Chag is just an amazing player, and I like that option from Ravenking, trying to get that backer and put himself in a better situation. But now Arsene is back on business. Chag getting that Nair, getting that backer. Nice conversion from Chag, catching Ravenking off guard, but now it's Ravenking's turn. He's on an edge guard situation. Nice explosion from Chag, putting some damage on Ravenking, and Arsene is getting closer to making his reappearance on this first game.
Yeah, but in the terms of the strategy, in the close game, in the mind game of the Smash Brothers that we are living right here, right now, this is all a victory for Chag, able to survive multiple Arsenes with that second stock, and even bringing half of the third one still alive, trying to keep himself here into the gameplay. The second stock is now a complete reverse of the situation that we have in the first part of the game. Captain Sig, the explosive flame, going for the upper, is not gonna find it, but there, the operation, all the options were covered, even with the Rebel Guard. Get out of here, boy! Arsene is back. He went off and returned in an instant, Captain Sig, and the throw is gonna make it. We are gonna see a last stock situation between these two, but Ravenking has a lot of work to do ahead of him.
That's right, super tough for Ravenking. But it's more than doable for him to make it. Okay, he's not dead yet. He can still make the comeback, but Chag, he's sitting at a relatively comfortable 63%. Okay, it's no longer comfortable.
No, it's not comfortable.
That chair, it's not. It's been some years since he purchased that sofa, so now it's beginning to get a little stale for Chag, and now Chag getting that explosion once again. He's trying to go for that fair.
Chag so smart. I have to tell you guys, Chag is the best player in the world using those explosive flames. He uses as traps, he uses them as punishes, he uses them as covering options, and that right there. First using the explosive flame to force the directional air dodge, then hitting with the Stuart Wiseman, the most expensive heals in the world, for the forward air. That was quite amazing. And all vectors were cancelled, my friend. Like the full artillery of Chag was able to destroy every aerial option from Ravenking there. So it was a very close match, a very hard match in this game number 1. Let's see what Ravenking can offer us to the game number 2. I want to see a game 3, but Chag, man, little by little, he is like oiling those gears and playing better and better.
You know, he's doing his exercises to get the boil, get the blood, flowing through all his body, so he can move.
Oh, the disrespect! Chag has been doing this lately.
Right.
Is the download complete, Captain C?
It might be. Maybe Chag, he didn't only downloaded the latest patch, but he also got into the source code and made some mods out of Ravenking. That might be the level of knowledge from Chag on Ravenking. And now we are looking at a change of pace from Chag, going for a more neutral heavy game, trying to wait for his openings on Ravenking, getting that nair, but once again, business is open.
And the reads are coming from Chag. Sadly, the execution was not there, but that down smash completely predicted what Ravenking was doing. Chag back into the stage. Let's see, using the sniping to get a safe spot. Ooh, the electric shock is not gonna land, but still Ravenking is getting some damage out of it. It's still even right now, but Arsene is gone. And how is he going to kill now? Going out of the stage, trying to find the forward there. Not gonna find it because that boy has 3 jumps, and the Edgelord of Angels is going to find that forward smash. The first stock goes to Chag.
And now let's see what Ravenking can do about it. We saw Ravenking having a pretty good start on that first game, but now Chag, like we mentioned, it looks like he's telling his rival download complete. And now let's see if he can make it back on stage. Okay. Chag gets back on stage, and Ravenking, he definitely doesn't want this. He just wants to take this first stock out of Chag, but Chag, he can be a pretty annoying player to fight sometimes.
You were saying that the download is complete, but I am not sure. Still, Chag is right now doing a lot of damage, bringing all to the second Arsene. Arsene is gonna take the stock. No, not yet. El Diablo is not strong enough. Still staying alive right here. Chag is going to be able to return. No, he knew it. He take that L, but it's only the first stock. Let's see. No, what's Ravenking doing? My God, bringing the hype here, showing us the knowledge of the character. I have never seen that before, Captain Sig. I got surprised by that aerial option from Ravenking.
And now Ravenking trying to get some more damage on Chag, but Chag is happy to play this giveaway game, going for those down airs here and there just to put more damage on Ravenking. He's at 93%, so he's gotta be careful with some of Chag's options. Maybe he could die from one side B. I'm not really sure, maybe if he doesn't DI correctly, but Chag putting more damage on Ravenking. Getting that forward smash is going to be enough to take Ravenking's second stock. Super dangerous position for Ravenking. He could lose this set.
You're totally right. Using the electro shock, coming back to the stage, left side of it, trying to find something. Oh, nice. He takes him out, and we are even Steven right now. But Chag comes back with a vengeance and stay down, he says. But Ravenking has still fighting him. He wants to come back. He needs that last Arsene, and he's right here. El Diablo trying to do something, but the forward tilt, the up tilt, into the neutral air. Chag is making Dark Pit looking like a legit character, Captain Sig.
That's right, making Dark Pit look like an A-tier character. Goes dead for that nair, and like you mentioned it, Ravenking, the king
is he preparing something? Is Chag preparing some kind of technology against Joker in particular? Because I saw this game as a scientific test for a theory that Chag is trying to prove, and that theory is the matchup of Joker against Dark Pit. That was some sweet smashing, friend. Ravenking has showed us previously in this stream that he's a very high level game player, but right now, Chag simply was too sharp and too dark for him. Look at this.
That's right. And maybe you are right, and this was a field test for Chag, trying to prove or disprove his hypothesis of Dark Pit or Pit versus Joker. And maybe he's onto something. Maybe it be.
Yeah, I say it. I say it because the moments that Ravenking was trying to come back to the stage with the curse, with the Makarakan, Chag was always ready with an arrow